So as you progress through Sunbreak, you'll reach the point where you have to get to Master Rank 10, and then 20, and then 30. Okay, a bit of a grind, but you know, most quests give enough Master Rank, it won't take long. And then you're asked to get to 50. And when you ask Chiche, hey, that's quite the grind, is there any way to do that with some speed or efficiency? Any particular quests I should be doing? What's the best way?
I've no fucking idea. Good luck!
Is basically the only response you get. And then you have to get to 70, and then you have to get to 100, and all the while, Chiche's just staring at you, except quest after quest, slaughtering monster after monster, and why there's not even 5-star anomaly quest to help you, and she's just smiling all the while. Sorry, I got a little bit too into that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Sunbreakers of all ages. Today, I bring you what I hope will be a very helpful guide on how to get your master rank up as quickly, as easily, and as efficiently as possible. Because look, the climb from 30 to 100 is going to take a while, a long while, but we can minimize it with the correct quest choice and the correct execution of said quest, along with a whole other bunch of tips too. See, the thing is, even though anomaly hunts are, you know, the end game, the main thing, what gives you the materials to make end game equipment and decorations, they actually give quite garbage master rank. Even 4-star anomalies, which will unlock at master rank 50, are kind of like 0.7-ish at most master rank a pop. And considering you have to get 50 ranks, well, you do the math. Actually, no. I'll do the math. At 0.7 master ranks per anomaly 4-star quest, and with an average completion time of 15 minutes, which I think is fairly generous given how much health they have, you're going to be grinding them for 18 hours. Yeah, that's a bitch. So, what I instead have for you is a method that will take just a mere 6.5 hours for you instead, which, as you can imagine, is an appreciable gain. So, first and foremost, what quest are we going to be doing to get to Master Rank 100 and unlock every monster in the full game? Well, a lot of our choice can be guided by the Zenny reward of a quest. Generally, the higher it is, the more value the game puts on the monsters and the more Master Rank you'll get. That's not always a hard and true rule, but in this case, it kind of is, because what we want is unbridled mayhem. This is a quest for a Tigrex, a Gormagala, an Astalos, a Magnamalo, and importantly, it is in the arena. This means you have 4 high-value flagship high master rank giving targets that are all in the arena together, which means there's no running about the map or time wasted traveling. This gives you an incredibly high density of time to master rank to kill that is, at least to my knowledge, unmatched in the rest of the game. Now, of course, if your goal here is to reach 100 with a kind of rounded, complete set of items and equipment and unlocks, then mix and match, do a bit of everything. But if your goal is pure least time possible to get to Master Rank 100, this is the quest for you. It takes me, on average, solo, about 13 minutes to complete it. Now, I used 15 minutes in my calculation to get about 6.5 hours, so I am being a little bit ungenerous to myself there, but I think that's about right for the average player. The thing is, though, I will say this quest gets incredibly more efficient when you do it in multiplayer with 2, 3, 4 hunters, because obviously the nature of it, you will be fighting 2 flagships at once for the majority of the time. And while you can minimize the annoyingness of this by cleverly using Wyvern Rides against each other, always use the Wyvern Ride to fully damage the other one, swap over, fully damage the other one. It is a huge amount of free damage and is one of the best ways to get through this quest with some smoothness. And of course, you can use the fence in the arena to split them off and give you quite the breathing room as well. It's messy, right? This quest is going to be slapping you about all over the place, but that doesn't take away from it. This 13-minute clear, and on average you will get about 1.2 master ranks per clear, slightly going down as you get closer to 100, but always 1 master rank per clear until you're right about to hit it, which no other quest can really boast. It's still worth it. In this hunt, I even carted to a random Magnamalo bomb drop out of nowhere while I was on Astalos. but I still cleared it in 13.5 minutes. It's really not a problem. And as I said, in multiplayer, it does get much better, because obviously with multiple hunters, multiple monsters is less of a disadvantage. The best me and Cotton managed to do while we grinded this quest about 35 times to get to 100 is about 8.5 minutes, which is insanely efficient compared to literally everything else in the game. So yeah, the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, this quest, Unbridled Mayhem in the arena against those four on repeat back to back is, to my knowledge, after a lot of testing, the currently fastest, best, most efficient way to get to 100 with the least amount of wasted effort. This also doubles up and gives you a big advantage when it comes to melding, because the parts from all four of these monsters are very high value parts, and you will have enough melding parts once you reach 100 to do like 15 full melds, which is ridiculous, and by full I mean 10 melds a time, so it really is quite advantageous on that front. Other than that, then, best practices apply. Eat your best dango setup, though you don't have to go for weakener here, as the monsters are already got reduced health because there's multiple of them, and weakener doesn't work on multi-monster hunts. Other than that, you want your 2 palicos set up to best help you, either to deal damage or to keep you alive, and basically just get better and better at doing this quest. Set yourself a little challenge of how fast can you actually complete it, because it really is somewhere you will be living if speed is your #1 priority. That said, if you do want an easier time of it, well, follower quests aren't a bad idea. They're much easier because, of course, you have followers with you, and indeed, the monsters die pretty quickly because of that, and you can do some fairly high-level multi-monster follower hunts, and any of them is going to give you a nice little bump, again, over anomaly quests. It is a shame that completing the Master Rank 70 Urgent doesn't give you 5-star anomalies. I'm assuming they will come in the first title update, otherwise they probably would be the best way, but yeah, don't accidentally fall into the trap of killing yourself trying to grind 4-star anomalies and the brutal amount of health they have, only to get less than a Master Rank per hunt, when there is a much faster and easier way in Unbridled Mayhem! Oh, and also once you get down to just the Magnum-Mallow, I heartily recommend you capture him as soon as he's low enough, as that will save you an appreciable amount of time. I hope then this proves useful, and I am honestly sorry that I can't bring you a more nifty trick like we could in base Rise, where you S-rank rampages and get 5 high ranks a go. That just doesn't exist here anymore. You're just gonna have to grind, but hey, at least now you know the most efficient hunt to grind in the entirety of the game. At least maybe until our first event quests start dropping. For now then, let me know how your grind is going. Like if you've enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more Sunbreak goodness on anything you could ever want to know, and consider supporting the future of this channel on Patreon down below. Until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.